Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Gibbon Travelogue. Today we are immersing ourselves into the cultural and culinary heart of Japan, the city of Osaka. Join Lilian and I, Gilbert, as we uncover the top 6 must-visit spots in this dynamic city. And here we are at the Kansai International Airport. Located on an artificial island called Kanjujima in the middle of Osaka Bay. To get from Osaka Airport to the city, a good way is to take the limousine bus into the city, costing just 1,100 yen per person. Only problem here is that we need to buy the ticket from this very old vending machine that takes in cash only.
Hello, welcome to Osaka. We are now at the international airport and we bought tickets, limousine bus to go to where our hotel is, Namba.
The bus journey is an interesting one. We take the 3.75 kilometer long Skygate Bridge R that links the airport island to the mainland. It takes us around 45 minutes to get to Namba station, right in the heart of Osaka city. Now we just need to find our way to Dotonbori, where our hotel is. We've been walking for 5 minutes, and soon we see something really familiar from afar. Yes, we have seen that gigantic crab countless times on YouTube. I believe we have arrived at our destination, Dotonbori. So this brings us to our very first must-visit attraction in Osaka, Dotonbori. Dotonbori is one of Osaka's best-known attractions. The area runs along the Dotonbori Canal from Dotonbori-bashi Bridge to Nipponbashi Bridge. It is historically a theatre district, but is now a popular nightlife and entertainment area, characterized by its eccentric atmosphere and large illuminated signboards. A short minute on its history. Dotonbori traces its history back to 1612, when the administrator of local canals, Nariatsu Dotong, and a few others began construction of the canal on the southern edge of Osaka. The construction was disrupted when Dotong died during the siege of Osaka in the summer of 1615. The new victorious Lord of Osaka, Matsudarai Hadaki, named the canal and the avenue beside it Dotonbori, in honor of Nariatsu Dotong, even though Dotong was on the losing side of the conflict. The new canal brought with it a flood of trade, and over the centuries, Dotonbori flourished as an entertainment district. Today, Dotonbori is better known as a gastronomic wonderland, crowded with restaurants, street food, and bars. Often associated with Osaka, and in particular Dotonbori, is the expression kudare, meaning to ruin oneself by extravagant spending on food, or eat until you drop. So let's explore 3 of Dotonbori's most interesting culinary delights. Takoyaki is a classic Osaka snack. It is easy to make with simple ingredients and extremely tasty. The standard recipe for these ball-shaped dumplings is a batter of eggs and flour filled with slices of octopus. These are some of the most popular takoyaki stores here. Juhachiban with its giant taco ball, and the Konomon Museum, easily recognized by the giant red octopus on its shop front. Another delight is the delicious gyozas of Osaka Osho. Gyoza is a dumpling filled with meat and vegetables and wrapped in a thin dough, and the most popular store in the area is Osaka Osho. You definitely won't miss the restaurant with its large signboard and gigantic gyozas hanging right above it. At the front of the shop is a takeaway window with a space provided to eat in. if you desire. Lastly, don't forget to try the 10 yen pancake. It is a hot pancake that is filled with cheese and shaped like a 10 yen coin, hence the name.
So this pancake is shaped like a 10 yen. Yeah, and I bought the chocolate one. The chocolate is all leaking. There's a big piece of chocolate, inside. Wow. The crust is very crispy on the outside and very soft and fluffy inside, but I haven't reached the chocolate yet. Very nice. Must try, okay, when you all come.
It's very popular, so be prepared to queue. While it is a 10 yen pancake, it actually costs 500 yen though.
Let's also explore some interesting sites in the area as well.
Today, Dotonbori's theatre culture is very much in decline. World War II bombing raids destroyed most of the theatres. A rare survivor is the Shochi-kuza, which first opened in 1923. In front of the Kuidore building is a mechanical drum-playing clown known as Kodare Taro, installed in 1950. Dressed in his signature red and white striped outfit and wearing a pair of round black eyeglasses, Kodare Taro has been the poster boy of Dotonbori for decades. One of Dotonbori's most prominent features is an illuminated billboard for confectionery company Glico, displaying the image of a runner crossing a finishing line. This is the icon that immediately represents Osaka. Originally installed in 1935, the current version is actually the 6th version of the sign, which was last renewed with LED lighting in 2014. Of course, who can resist taking a photo with our arms raised, imitating the Glico man? The Kani Doraku crab is a 6.5 meter crab hung in front of the crab restaurant Kani Doraku. It is mechanized, being able to move its arms and eye stalks. Built in 1960, billboards soon spawned imitations, including a giant octopus, a giant taco ball, and giant gyozas. Quite a short walk from Dotonbori is Shinsaibashi Suji Shopping Arcade, a bustling district offering everything from high-end boutiques to quirky street stalls. Running a whopping 600 meter long, the arcade is the quintessential Shotengai or covered shopping arcade. Even if you don't intend to do any shopping, it is well worth taking a walk along this street to see the incredible cast of Osaka residents strolling up and down this place. Oh, did I mention the incredibly intricate window displays? While there are still pockets of traditional retailers along the arcade, parts of Shinsaibashi Suji are changing rapidly. Due to the influx of tourists, there is now a higher density of more commercialized, fashion-oriented shops. A little history here. The Shinsaibashi street used to be the Shinsaibashi bridge that crossed over the Nagahori Canal. During the Edo period in 1622, the original 35 meter long and 4 meter wide wooden bridge was built by and named after one of the 4 Japanese merchants who dug the canal, Shinsai Okada. The bridge morphed over time from wood to iron and then to stone. Finally, in 1964, the bridge was removed and the Nagahori Canal was cemented over and transformed into the bustling Shinsaibashi district that we see today. This is our hotel, Hotel Forza, right in the middle of Dotonbori. It is a very comfortable hotel, costing around 2,200 yen a night. The location is also ideal. So ideal that at 2 AM, Lilian and I came out of the hotel to have a late night supper at Ichiran Ramen. This morning, we are going to bring you to our next must-visit attraction, the Osaka Castle. From our hotel, it is a 40-minute train ride away. Be warned though, the journey from the Morinomiya station to Osaka Castle is a 1.3-kilometer walk. Let's talk a little about the Osaka Castle. The construction of Osaka Castle started in 1583. The shogun Hideyoshi Toyotomi intended the castle to become the center of a new unified Japan under Toyotomi rule. It was the largest castle at that time. However, a few years later, after Hideyoshi's death, the troops of Shogun Ieyasu Tokugawa attacked and destroyed the castle and terminated the Yogotomi lineage in 1615. Osaka Castle was rebuilt by Shogun Ieyasu's son Hidetada Tokugawa in the 1620s, but its main castle tower was struck by lightning in 1665 and burned down. It was not until 1931 that the present reconstruction of the castle tower was built. Major repair works gave the castle new glamour in 1997. Today, the castle tower is now entirely modern on the inside and features an elevator for easier accessibility. It houses an informative museum about the castle's history and the life of Toyotomi Hideyoshi. The castle tower is surrounded by secondary citadels, gates, turrets, impressive stone walls and moats. The entire Osaka Castle Park covers about 2 square kilometers with lots of green space, sport facilities, a multi-purpose arena, and a shrine dedicated to Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Right at the side of the castle tower is a large European-style building that was built in 1931. It originally served as the headquarters of the Japanese Imperial Army's 4th Division. The Osaka City Museum occupied the building from 1960 until its closure in 2001. Today, the complex is known as Miraiza Osaka-jo, featuring restaurants, bars, and a samurai and ninja-themed store. A stone monument to Hideyoshi Toyotomi was added to the square in 1898. The memorial stands next to a camphor tree, also planted in memory of Hideyoshi, who is said to have placed a similar tree at the center of the castle centuries earlier. Okay, let's take a step back in time. If you're looking for a place with retro charm, Shinsekai is the place to be. The closest station to Shinsekai is the Dubuzu-Nime station, and you can just exit from exit 1. This is the underpass to reach Janjan Yokocho, Osaka's hidden retro alley. This dining and shopping street was where labourers who rebuilt Osaka after the Second World War gathered. The place still exudes Showa-era nostalgia, with many chess parlours and eateries. In between shops and restaurants are a number of retro game arcades. This old shooting game allows passerbys to just stop by and play. At the end of the alley, we enter into Shinsekai, which literally means New World. This district was developed before the war and has largely remained untouched over the years. This area was developed at the beginning of the 20th century when it flourished and filled with amusement attractions and restaurants that drew enormous crowds. Today, many of the old eating and drinking establishments can still be found. The area was developed into its current layout following the success of the 1903 National Industrial Exposition, which brought over 5 million people to the neighbourhood within just 5 months. Paris was chosen as the model for Shinsekai's northern half, while the southern portion was built to imitate Coney Island in New York. The Zitenkaku Tower was constructed in 1912 after Paris's Eiffel Tower. Although it was scrapped during the war, the tower was reconstructed soon afterwards in 1956. Another noted attraction is kushikatsu, one of Osaka's best-known specialties. It is a dish composed of various skewered, battered, and deep-fried foods. Varieties on offer range from chicken and beef to pumpkin and asparagus. The origin of kushikatsu is said to be served at the Kushikatsu Daruma Food Bar in this very neighborhood in 1929. This is the Shinsekai Kushikatsu Robatayaki Iruru restaurant. For non-Japanese speakers, ordering food here can be quite challenging. Thank God for Google Translate. The food is decent and the interior is beautifully decorated. As we move around Shinsekai, it is almost impossible to miss this door known as Blicken Sun. This door gained popularity as a god of luck in America and was brought to Osaka by businessman Tamura Kumajiro during the late Meiji period. The place is indeed fun to walk around. If you're looking for the latest trends and modern fashion, Namba City is your destination. Here you can explore a wide array of shops, boutiques and entertainment options in this contemporary shopping complex. Said to be the center of the Namba area, you can also get to other Namba shopping malls like Namba Parks, Namba Sky-O and Namba Walk. The main mall has nearly 240 stores, including fashion, cosmetics, restaurants and cafes. Oh, there is also a very popular tonkatsu restaurant called KYK, not to be confused with the zipper company YKK. And this restaurant is voted among the top 5 tonkatsu by Japanese locals. This restaurant is a firm favorite for Japanese office workers. A popular item here is tenderloin tonkatsu zen. Namba City is also directly connected to Nankai's Railway's Namba Station, which can bring you to the airport as well as nearby cities such as Kobe. If you enjoy the Wagyu beef in the Kansai area, you can drop by Takashimaya and purchase slabs of beef steaks at very good prices. You can have it packed, frozen, and bring it back to your country if it is less than 7 hours away. This looks like a classic Google Translate fail. Our final stop takes us sky high to Abeno Harukas 300, where we ascend to the observation deck for a 360-degree view of Osaka. It's a perfect way to conclude our Osaka adventure. At 300 meters, Abeno Harukas stands as the tallest building in Japan. The building was completed in 2014 and stands on top of the Kintetsu Osaka Abenobashi Station. It houses a departmental store, an art museum, a hotel, and an observation deck. The observation deck is called Harukas 300 and occupies the building's top 3 floors from floor 58 to floor 60. It can be accessed by elevator from the 16th floor with large floor-to-ceiling glass panels all around. The 60th floor offers 360-degree views of Osaka. The 58th floor features an attractively designed inner court, which is currently converted into a basketball court to promote the anime The First Slam Dunk. There is also a cafe for us to relax our tired legs while enjoying the night views of Osaka City. Wow, it's snowing pretty heavily outside. If you're looking for souvenirs, there is a shop at this level where you can find Abeno Harukas branded keychains, chocolates, as well as a toy model of the building. There is a garden terrace on the 16th floor offering some green space to sit down and relax. Abeno Harukas Kintetsu department store is the largest departmental store in Japan, covering over 100,000 square meters of retail space. And there you have it, the top experiences in Osaka that promise unforgettable memories. Which spot are you most excited to visit? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Gibbon Travelogue. Until next time, happy travels!